This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
How did this happen? As far as I have been able to determine, without doing any research, the turning point was the presidential election of 2000. You remember, it was Al Gore against George Bush. On election night, almost all of the other states were able to figure out pretty quickly who they voted for. But not Florida. Florida had no earthly idea who it had voted for. At first, it looked like maybe Gore had won the state, but then it looked like Bush had. But then, suddenly, it was Al again, and then it was Bush again. At one point, William Shatner appeared to be in contention. It was insane. By dawn, we still had no winner, and network TV political analysts were openly shooting heroin on camera. Meanwhile, the morning skies over the state were darkened by vast fleets of transport planes swooping in from Washington, D.C., opening their doors and dropping tens of thousands of election lawyers. Some landed in the Everglades and were consumed by Burmese pythons. But tragically, many survived, and without taking time to remove their parachutes, they commenced filing lawsuits. This was the beginning of more than a month of intensive 24/7 TV news coverage of the Florida elections. This coverage did not present a positive image of Florida. It featured endlessly replayed videos of deeply confused Florida election officials squinting at Florida ballots that were apparently designed by dyslexic lemurs and then turned over to deeply confused Florida voters, many of whom apparently voted for nobody for president, or voted for two presidents, or used the ballots to dislodge pieces of brisket from between their teeth. Some voters apparently just drooled on their ballots. Not that this stopped battalions of Washington lawyers from passionately debating which candidate these voters were drooling for. This gruesomely unflattering coverage of Florida ran non-stop day after hellish day. It finally ended when the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in a 7-2 decision that Florida should be given back to Spain. Okay, not really. But by then, that was basically how the rest of the nation felt. And the nation did not forget. The nation had formed a negative, stereotyped image of Florida as being a subtropical festival of stupid. From then on, every time anything stupid happened here, America rolled its national eyeballs and went, "There goes Florida again." Journalists have built entire careers on chronicling Florida people doing stupid things. Somebody started a popular Twitter account called Florida Man, which consists entirely of links to news items about Florida men doing stupid things. Florida man seen firing musket at cars while dressed as pirate. Florida man poses as Superman on side of road while pantless, urinating. Florida man sets home on fire with bomb made from bowling ball. Florida man seen trying to sell live shark in grocery store parking lot. Florida man slashes 88-year-old woman's tires with ice pick for sitting in his favorite bingo seat. Knife-wielding Florida man tries to rescue imaginary girlfriend from garbage truck. Florida man says he danced on patrol car in order to escape vampires. Florida man proudly claims he's the first man ever to vape semen. Florida man seen masturbating into stuffed animal in Walmart bedding department. Florida man shoots sister in butt with BB gun because she gave him penis-shaped birthday cake, and on and on and on. To judge from the news, there is no end to the stupid activities that Florida men and women engage in. Quite often, probably because of Florida's moderate climate,